I'm at the Welcome Center in Louisiana. Just have crossed the state line to Louisiana, and I'm really impressed with how nice this Welcome Center is. The state of Louisiana really has gone out of their way to really make it a beautiful place. So I'm going to turn this camera around and show you a little bit of how it looks. All right, so this is the outside, walking into the Welcome Center at the Louisiana Welcome Center when you come into Louisiana from Mississippi. This is on the Mississippi side, and they have free coffee inside, and the people who work here are just super friendly. So I'm filming for my YouTube. Do you mind if I put you on camera? Okay, I won't put you on there.
Yeah, you could do the decorations and the tree and everything
All right,
else.
they're hearing your voice, but they're not seeing you. So I love this little alligator, and just really impressed with the Welcome Center. It's really nice, and you guys are super friendly. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
Well, you know how the South is.
Oh, I didn't put you on there. But what did you say? I know what?
You know how the South is, friendly.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'm gonna get me some coffee and get back on the road. So about 2 weeks ago, I went out and bought this van to kind of check off a thing on my bucket list to do a little bit of traveling. And so I stopped at this place that sold vans and stuff, and they had this Mercedes Sprinter van. It's a 2500 diesel powered. It only had 78,000 miles on it, and I was able to get it for $21,000. So with tax and everything, and after all was said and done, it was around $22,000. And you might be able to make it out, but this was a Cox Cable van. Cox Cable was in Florida, came out of Florida. So the windows are tinted. It's a really nice van. I will give you a tour of the inside. And getting a little bit of coffee. They had free coffee at the Welcome Center, which is really tasty. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of my van. All right, so here is the van as I have it set up. I've got my two 20-gallon tanks of propane, and I got this at the Welcome Center. It was a freebie. I've got my Yeti cooler. I've got my groceries up here on these shelves. These shelves actually came in the van. I took some of the shelves out. I'll show you in a second where they were. But this van is already equipped with a 1,000-watt converter. You can see it over here. It's a 1,000-watt converter, and it's got a second set of batteries for that. So I can plug in, and I've got a power strip here, and I can plug into stuff. I actually plugged in a coffee pot this morning and made my own coffee. But without further ado, I will give you a little tour of the van. So it's not huge, but it's big enough for me. You got these lights here on the top that can light it up at night. Also have this light in the corner. But I packed my bed away for the night. This is my bed and cot. So what I do at night is I just pull this cot out, set it in the center, open it up, and then put this mattress as well as this other mattress right here that's stowed away on top of it. I've also got another Coleman cooler where I have some of my cold groceries. And if you're wondering what this thing is here beside it, that is a little portable air conditioning unit in case it does get hot. But I brought a little thermometer with me. You can see it's like 59 degrees for temperature here inside the van. This morning when I was sleeping in here, I have a sleeping bag that I got when I was in the military. It's right there. But when I was sleeping in here last night, I had my buddy heater. It's right down here, hooked up to the propane. I did turn my propane off just to make sure there's no leaks while I'm driving. And so I had my buddy heater on. It warmed it up in here to about 60 degrees last night, but even though it got up to 60 degrees inside of here, the buddy heater eventually cut off, and it has a safety mechanism when the I guess the oxygen level gets too low, it'll cut itself off as a safety feature. So it turned itself off, and I woke up inside my sleeping bag. I was really comfortable inside my sleeping bag, but when I got out, it was like 38 degrees out, and I could see my breath in the air. So it was quite cold, but I was still comfortable, which was great. And so I think I'm going to enjoy this. I also have a TV that I mounted to the wall, and I have a DVD player that I brought with me, and it also turns the TV into like a smart TV. It's not a smart TV, but when I hook the DVD player up to it, I've got access to all of the stuff that I would want. So yeah, I had a good time last night. Just enjoyed staying. I stayed at the rest stop in Mississippi last night. But so this was kind of like a lifetime dream of mine that I've wanted to do for quite some time. Mrs. Side Hustle decided to stay back and keep the home front. She has little furry butts, fuzzy butts at home, some kitties that she has to take care of, so she would do that. And let me give you last little part of the tour. Let me show you what the cab of the vehicle looks like. So here's the cab of the vehicle. It's really roomy. One thing I don't like about it, it doesn't have cruise control, but that's okay. That's not a game changer. It still rides really nice. It's got this backup camera thing. I'm gonna have to replace this because it just doesn't work. It's an aftermarket kind of thing. It's not something that was designed for the van, but I'm gonna have to find something that's gonna work for a backup camera. I don't want a backup camera. What I want is I want a camera that stays on all the time so I can see what's behind me as well as what's in front of me. But I brought this from the house. This was a yard sale find, and what it is, it's a Bluetooth speaker. Since I don't have Bluetooth accessibility on the radio, and these speakers are kind of shot anyway, this thing right here works really well for connecting to my phone, where I can play podcasts and stuff like that while I'm driving, and also my map. It shows my map. It goes through there too. Everything that's on my phone goes through there, except for the only thing that don't go through it is when I make a telephone call. So there you go. That's my van. I am headed to Quartzsite, where I am going to participate in the RTR. But before I get to Quartzsite, I'm going to make one stop in Houston, Texas. Visit a friend of mine in Houston. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will get off of here for now.